is going on, dudes? I am TheeRealDuke. How you guys doing? Welcome to the Pixel Art Challenge introduction. I'm in the build challenge world on the InfiniteHeights Minecraft server, and I just want to give you guys a quick rundown of the rules of this build challenge and show you how to get to the plots and that kind of thing. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So I am standing at the hub of the build challenge world. So if I stand out here, you can see flying above me in the sky, it says BCW, and if you do /BCW, this is where you pop up. You pop up facing the 3-block challenge. If you just turn to the left, you'll see the Pixel Art Challenge and Pixel Art Challenge Hall of Fame hologram signs. You can see the signs over here. And if you move just a little bit further, you can see the PAC sign floating up in the sky. Here's the Pixel Art Challenge Hall of Fame. And you keep heading in this direction, and you can see the judging platforms and the plots in the Pixel Art Challenge location over here on the side. So we have a couple people working on their pixel art builds. Basically, it's not a pure pixel art competition. So there are occasions where we'll see things like a Squirtle or a Charmander, etc. But the plots for the Pixel Art Challenge I've created to actually be 5 blocks deep and 51 by 51, and this is just so everybody has an even playing field on which to build their stuff. There's only a couple of rules. There's really 4 rules only, but I have them spread out to 5. So basically, the one thing you need to remember, okay, and the other rules just basically come off of this, is that the plots are 5 blocks wide. You see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and nothing can come outside of the plots whatsoever, except for the following 3 things, okay? Buttons, okay, like this, levers, or, if we go in here, signs. This is it, and there's a reason for this. Now, all other blocks have to stay within the framework of the plots. So I'll just grab, for example, these things here, right? So these are inside the plot. These count as being inside the plot. If I line myself up with the edge, nothing is sticking out in front of the plot. This is now sticking out in front of the plot. Okay? It's pretty simple. People accidentally mess it up sometimes, so it's worth explaining, okay? And you should pay attention. Now, this is allowed, this is allowed, this is allowed, and this is allowed. And I'm just going to type explainer here because that's primarily what you should be using the signs for. So what you'll notice is if you come by and check out a pixel art competition, I don't see any examples nearby right now, but what people will do is if there's a story to be told about their pixel art challenge entry, they'll use signs to tell it across the bottom, and I've allowed the rules to be such that you're able to do that. So you can let us know, you know, if it's something personal or something important that you think you need to get across. You can use the outside row, the outside edge here, to go ahead and explain those things. The reason you're allowed to use buttons and levers also is that you are allowed to use, unlike normal traditional pixel art, you're allowed to use redstone, anything powered by redstone, and any transportation devices like mine carts, anything you want, as long as it does not leave the plot frame. That's it. That's all you got to worry about. Now, this includes water, this includes lava, this includes vines, etc. Okay, you cannot. You can use all of those things. You can use any of those things you like. They just cannot leave the frame, okay? So rule number 1, nothing may pass the front plane of the frame except buttons, signs, or levers. There are no exceptions. Rule number 2, you may use redstone or any contraptions, including clocks, but any redstone must have an on-off switch, okay? Do not leave a clock running or some annoying noise thing happening that people can't stop, okay? Don't do that. Please, that's against the rules. You will be disqualified. You may use note blocks, but redstone rules still do apply. Rule number 4, it's a solo mission. You got to build it by yourself. And the last is rule number 5, again, in line with rule number 1, whereby nothing may leave the plots. Nothing may shoot or dispense any items or effects or things like potions or whatever for any reason. Can't do. Sorry. Cannot do it. But that's it. Those are all the rules. Now, if you want to use redstone in your pixel art challenge, this isn't a rule. This is just a tip from me to you guys. If you want to use a redstone in your pixel art challenge, what we've noticed happening in the past is that people get focused on the redstone and they miss out on doing a better build. So they spend a lot of time doing the redstone and less time doing the build than they should. Now, if your build has redstone in it, it only scores more points if you actually make the redstone improve the thing that you're trying to make. So if it makes it materially better, then you'll get extra points for it. If it doesn't, then it's not really an effective use of redstone. So save your time for other things. Just stuff like that to think about. And then last but not least, the way it's judged is the same way that the 3-block challenge building competition is judged. And the judges are going to get together and we're going to vote for whose build does what. And all things being equal, a build that uses the 5-block depth of each plot will actually score more points than a build that's just a single row deep and a plain traditional pixel art build. So, we're trying to move it up to the next level, pick it up, make an interesting and unique type of build challenge here, and I think we've done it. So, I hope to see you guys out here. We have a lot of fun doing it. There's always a lot of entries. The prizes are awesome. When you go to the Build Challenge World by doing /BCW, head over to the prizes section, which is in the opposite direction of the PAC plots. You can zoom over there quickly. You can see them. Huge amounts, huge amounts of blocks for the winners. There's also the Player's Choice Award available. And we have a new spot at spawn on the InfiniteHeights Minecraft server. Just do /spawn, and that takes you to where prizes are stored to pick up at your leisure. So check it out for sure. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any other questions about the Pixel Art Challenge, check it out on the forums. Message me on the forums or leave a comment in the video, and I will get back to you guys as soon as I possibly can. Thanks again for watching, dudes. I hope to see you guys out here in the Build Challenge world. It's TheeRealDuke, and I'm out.